Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem. So, we are about to do a couple of weeks of exploring. So, before we do that, I want to check my certifications just to see if we have anybody who can be certified. I don't believe that we do. Everyone should already have their class if they can. Yep, everyone already has their class. Good. We do have one support to do. But I think what we're going to do first is we're going to do the exploring first, and the reason we're doing that is just so we can do all the supports at once, basically. So, let's explore. Yes. And in case you forgot, the reason why we're exploring, if we go and have a look at goals, everybody has absolutely no motivation, apart from Marianne, who has the tiniest bit of motivation. Not really a lot, though. Right. Now, we should also see that nobody really wants to speak to us, which means it's going to be a very quick one in terms of exploring. Does anybody want to speak to us? If nobody wants to speak, then we can probably just jump straight to doing the events. Yeah, nobody wants to speak at all. Okay. I do want to check the training grounds, just for a second.
Impressive.
Nope. Okay, nothing here. So, how many points do we get? We get 3. So we should probably go and do some feeding. Feeding? Eating would be an easier way of saying that. We also maybe want to do some Cathedral Singing. Oh, I wonder if there's anything at the notes box. Yeah, I haven't checked the notes box yet. That might be something. I don't know whether that's an every month thing or whether that's an every week thing that you get more in the notes box, but let's have a look. That's the wrong button. There we go. Hello. There's one note. Ooh. Would you like to read a note from the advice box? Yes. You can always put on more clothing when it's cold, but you can only remove so many layers in the heat. How does one survive the hot summer? Let's see. Who is this? Ingrid, maybe? Refreshing dip in a cool watering hole? Edelgard. She probably wanted focusing on reading, I would guess, maybe? I don't know. Okay. We should just do food. Yeah, I was thinking we could do choir, but choir, it does increase motivation, to be fair. Not motivation. It does increase, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm completely out of my mind. Haven't played this for about a week at this point, and now every word has gone from my mind. Maybe motivation was the word I was looking for, but it does increase support. That's the other word. Yes. So we could do that for support, but, yeah, I think it's probably better to just do dining hall, given that we don't have anybody who's actually ready to do training. So, let's do this. Back over to the dining hall, and let's train up. Train up? What? Dining hall up? Yes. Anyway, let's do this. So, today's special, we can get Claude, Raphael, and Lysithea. Let's go for Lysithea and Raphael. Yes.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Yeah, fantastic. The bonds between us grew stronger, and we're motivated. Ooh, if we could get that next professor level before next month, that'd be fantastic. So, we're just looking for people from our group right now. Let's just have a look at this one. So we can go Lorenz and Ignatz. Yeah? Seems good to me. Yes. I'd like to share a meal.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Fantastic. More bonds and more motivation. I think if we do exploring next week as well, we will actually level up, which would be great. I'd love to level up this week, but it's just not going to happen. So we can get Marianne and Hilda here. That's not the worst one either, Marianne and Hilda. Because she only has a singular motivation, so it's not like it's... We have nothing that will do 3 out of 4 motivations.
It's delicious. I know, so tasty. It would be nice if you spoke up once in a while, though.
That's nice. They actually have an interaction between each other on one of these. Okay, cool. Nice. Very motivated. Oh, we're 10 off. I wonder if we have any fishing we can do. Because I'd really like that professor level before next week so we can have an extra activity. Well, I mean, it is the fish of mystery. Let's do one. Yes, I'd like to fish. I'm only going to use a singular fish. We're going to use the blowfly. And we're going to see how bad I can be at it. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, we're getting a small one. Oh, fantastic. Perfect. And we got white trout, which gave us the professor level up. Exactly the amount we needed. Aha. And more monthly funds. I forgot that. I'm not doing the fish mystery one because it's a different event I want to do, but professor level going up is good. Although we don't get it right away, do we? No. Okay. So before we finish exploring, I also want to check down here that we've not got any new shops or anything, or anything new in the shops that I want. I think it refreshes monthly. Have a look here. We probably don't need to do any of that. Although I could sell. Because I think I saw, yeah, a large bullion we can sell. Yep.
Thank you.
Perfect. That's 5,000. Nice. We have a couple of broken things as well. I believe you can repair. I mean, we can't repair, but
Welcome.
it's possible to repair in the future. What else did I have? Did I see another? There is another bullion. Yeah, okay. I should have just sold that at the other place. Don't know why I walked over here.
One do?
Yeah, another 1,000. Good. Fantastic.
soon.
Right. Nothing there.
Yep. What do you require?
Oh, battalion. So let's replenish. Yes. Perfect.
Farewell.
Good. So I think we're all done here. Looks like it. Right. End exploration. That's the wrong one. Yes, I wish to end today's free time. That moves us on to training, which we now have some people who are motivated to do. Fantastic. Instruct. So, who are we gonna instruct? Let's go for Raphael first. I believe we're just pushing up this one. Actually, no, we do the people who have the special talents first. Lorenz doesn't have any. No. Ignatz, I think he has one. Yes. Oh, this is the last one he needs. All right. This one. That should be the last
really
star,
grown.
if I remember right. Aha. Nope, that's not it. Learned Blizzard. Okay, doesn't need that.
I feel like I get it now.
And there we go. He's got a budding talent. He now excels in the reason skill. He learned the ability Seal Strength.
I had no idea I could do something like this.
What is Seal Strength? That sounds interesting. Okay. So details. We don't want equipped. We just want ones that he has. Not skills. Wait, where? Have I lost it? Seal Strength. It doesn't say what it is. Seal Strength. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe it has to be one that's actually equipped. Okay, I was kind of looking for a list of all ones he at any point knew. Or any point knows. Okay, well, I guess we can't do that here. Alright, well, I'm not going to level his reason anymore, because that seems a little pointless now he's already got the bonus from it, although it is a strength. Is there anything else that we think that he needs? He needs riding, I think, at some point. But, yeah, I think right now bow just seems like the most sensible one. Give him some training in the bow. We're not very good at it, but
Keep trying my best.
we're pushing it up. Okay, Lysithia. Now you have a budding talent in sword, and we can train you in that. Aha, perfect.
Easier than I thought. Don't stop.
Perfect.
Keep it coming.
Right. This should be another star, I think.
Gotta keep working hard.
Alright, this one.
Easier than I thought.
Another perfect. It is actually really good to teach her something that we're actually good at. Who knew? Okay, she learns sword prowess.
I see.
And I'm still waiting for that next star.
Gotta keep working hard.
There we go. Okay. Another perfect.
Easier than I thought.
I guess if we're far ahead of her in the skill, maybe that increases the chance of a perfect. Possibly. Hilda, let's do you next. So, Lance. Nope. And is this the star for her? It is. Nice. So she gets a budding talent. She excels in the Lance skill. Frozen Lance. Oh, it's
How could someone like me do this?
It's a special combat art. Okay. So I can't see what Frozen Lance is yet either. That is intriguing. Okay. Well, I don't know if we want to push her any further into Lance, but Faith we can definitely push her into. So we get one of those.
Nice.
And another one. Nice.
I can't believe it.
With some praising, we get another one.
I'll try to get the next.
And another
I
perfect.
can't believe it.
Well, that was really good. Hilda? She's got her heavy armor one. Let's do some more of this. Alright. Another great.
I think I.
And then... good. Okay. So she's definitely getting the whatever the talent is on that one at the end of there. Okay. Good. Well, it's fine then. Let's go. And then we can find
Professor.
out what Marianne and Ignaz's stuff is. A physique like mine isn't suited to combat in close quarters, so I think I'll be most helpful by using a bow. Let's hope I don't lose my glasses. So he would like to be a sniper. Yes, sure. That's exactly what we have him doing anyway. So if he wants to do that, that works for me. Ooh, someone's birthday? You're curious to know how Lysithea is doing. Oh, I should have done the support. Of course. Yes, I'll go for a visit.
Honestly, what do they all take me for? I'm fine. Perfectly and completely fine. It's hardly different from daytime. I'm not scared. Ah! Ghost! Hang on. Professor? Is that you? Oh, well, good evening!
Ha ha ha. What are you doing?
Oh, I left something in the dining hall, so I'm on my way to fetch it. But you don't need to come with me or anything like that. I'm fine on my own, really.
Well, I wasn't planning on coming with you.
You weren't? Oh, apologies for making an assumption. The truth is, everyone I come across asks if I'd like some company. They all seem to think I'll be scared wandering alone at night. So rude and presumptuous, you know? I'm perfectly capable of being on my own.
Uh-huh. Of course. Good evening, then.
Hey, Professor, wait! I thought it might be nice to walk and talk together to the dining hall. Shall we? To be abundantly clear, this has nothing to do with my non-existent fear of ghosts.
Of course. Why would it? I'd be happy to.
Oh, you must be bored. Fantastic, then. Do you mind, filling the void with some chatter? Some find silence to be a bit unsettling after all.
What would you have me say?
Okay, I confess, I am scared of ghosts. The monastery is unnerving to me at night. So, can we talk about something, please? Anything. I've noticed for quite some time now, you treat all your students equally, don't you? You've never treated me differently simply because I'm younger than the others. And I've always appreciated that.
You're younger?
Isn't it rather obvious? I'm roughly 2 to 3 years younger than the rest of the class.
Well, now that you mention it, you are quite a bit shorter.
Have you just not been paying close enough attention to those you teach? That's poor form for a professor. Oh, there! I found what I was looking for. Well, I'd better be on my way now. Good night!
Alright, see ya. Oh, support level C, and the motivation's up to full. Oh yeah, so I guess I should be holding motivations out until the support. Potentially. Hilda would like to speak with me. Yes, now is a good time.
Hey, Professor. What are you doing daydreaming in a place like this? It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch.
I wasn't daydreaming.
Sure. Then what were you thinking about? It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours. Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on logistical support?
What do you mean?
Off the battlefield, there's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action.
A weakling? Hardly.
And it would bring down morale if I were killed.
That is true. You're not a weakling.
Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms. I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think?
Why don't you want to fight?
Because even if I do, I won't be of any help. My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield.
Who's her big brother?
For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor. Keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
Now I want to know who her big brother is. Ooh, there's the motivation increase. Perfect, right. So, 28th. Who wants to speak to me now?
We did well, didn't we? Lorenz did a great job.
Oh, it's these two learning about riding.
It was just as I'd feared. Let us discuss it no further.
Ah, perfect. Fantastic. So, their riding went up a little bit, and then it should go up a little bit more here. Fantastic.
I see. It's all making sense now.
I think I get it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Let's go. So now we get our next explorer. Hopefully. Ooh, yeah, people really didn't know what to do on this one, did they? On the previous one, it was 82% explorer, and this one, people are split. I guess it's because they're in the same situation I am, where nobody has any motivations. They're like, well, what do I do? Well, I could battle, I could explore. No, we're going straight into it. Because I want to do the inter-house reception to get more inter-house support ups. Right. Nobody can do certs because nobody leveled. We should have a look at the supports. Yeah, any supports that aren't with us we'll do at the end of this week. Cool. Let's do an explore. Yes. Right. Good. So nobody should want to speak to us in particular. No. So first thing we'll do is the advice box, because that does reset between weeks. And then we'll do some eating. Right. Choir coordinator, that's the wrong one. Advice box. Anything? 3 no's. Wow. They've been busy this week. Even if I find love, I won't be able to live without money. I would like to get married someday, but I refuse to go back to being poor. What should I pursue? This is Dorothea, I think, looking at the hat. Love and money aren't mutually exclusive. Strive for both. Fantastic. She liked it. Next one. I wonder if I'll find a partner who understands I don't mean any harm when I flirt with others. Does someone like that really exist? Sylvain? You're bound to meet someone open-minded someday. Aha! Well, you like that one. Next one. I've slept almost everywhere in this monastery, but lately I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Do you know somewhere I could sleep under the stars? This is Lionheart. And I think he would like a courtyard full of blooming flowers. Yeah, fantastic. That was successful. I like that one. So, let's head to the dining hall. I should check whether I have any supports with anybody who isn't in our house, because I should focus on them first. I don't believe we do, but yeah, we have no support for anyone who isn't. Well, let's just double check. Do we have any support levels of anyone who isn't in our house? No. Wonder how it's sorted. Oh, it's sorted because Mercedes is the one with us. Well, I actually kind of want her in my party, because I want another healer potentially. So we'll go for her if she likes it, but we'll see who else is on the dining staff. Right. Inter-house reception. So actually we're not doing any of ours. Mercedes seems like a good choice. Edelgard and Dimitri are bad choices as we can't recruit them. Aloise. Interesting. Flane. And, well, oh, so I guess the up... I don't know what the up arrow means. So there's the one on the left means that this is something they like. I guess it's a food they like, and then the up arrow is a something else? I'm not entirely sure. Well, let's go for... How about Mercedes and Ferdinand? Sure, we'll go for those two. Although Leinhardt we just had a positive thing with, so maybe we'll go for him? Sure. Let's go for those two. See what we get.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Fantastic. So the bonds grew significantly stronger. We got some professor level. And did we get any support? No support. Okay. So I've already done the inter-house reception. So now time to do the menu for getting people's motivation up. I wonder what the up means on these guys. Oh, maybe that means it's affected by the event? Okay, so maybe... Let me go for this. Okay, yes, I've got it. So today's special was people who... The one that was for people who like the food on today's stuff. The full menu one is less effective food, but you still get the event of people. You still get the positive of people not being in your house. All right. So what I want to do, ideally, is end up with the tiniest amount of motivation above. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I believe, am I able to do 5 or 4? I think I'm only able to do 4 training. Maybe it's 5. Now that I leveled up. If it's 5 that I can do, then what I should do is I should do 1 where I train with 2. Oh, one thing I forgot. I forgot to do the greenhouse. Oh no, that is horrible that I forgot to do the greenhouse.
Inspirational.
Right, hello. Yes, I would like to do some gardening. It's because I should have harvested this. I only remembered because we need to go and do the yeah, because we need to use that to do more food. Let's just do more. Oh, the bow of fruit seeds and what else have we got here? Morphous plum seeds? Sure, let's go for that. Right, cultivate fruit. I only remember because we need to use the food from this to then cook the food, and then that will allow us to get better stuff. Yeah, better motivation stuff.
Hi there.
Anyway, good. What else do we need? We need to get inventory, items, and hopefully, I think I need to trade. Oh, I don't need to trade between like that. I guess I want to store. Not store all. There we go. Right, steel bow. Store that one. Then I want to head in here and just see what the upgrade I got was. Increases dexterity by 1. Yeah, we'll take that. Dexterity, just so that we can remember, you know, so that you can remember. Obviously, I remember completely what dexterity does in this game. But dexterity is hit rate and critical hits. Well, actually, would that not be... That might be better on an archer, right? Because my logic is the archers probably get more shots off. Crits with them are generally better because if they crit, then it's somebody else who isn't... like, that's damage... If... Let me go through this again. If they crit, the person they've hit will be on lower health. That means that we have more chance of killing them with the first hit on whoever follows up after the archer, which is better, I think. So let's trade. Oh no, I don't want to trade with the store. Right, let's just store that one. Then go to, well, Ignatz or Claude? Claude, sure. Although, yeah, alright, whatever. Claude is 1 dexterity. It's not the end of the world if I get it wrong. There we go. And then use. Perfect. So his dex is higher. Right. In here. Now we've done that. More inter-house reception. So if I think I've got 1 more motivation to increase, there is another way to increase motivation. I can give out gifts. Now I believe I have some gifts. But I just need to find out who I want to train. No. That's the button I was looking for. So, Ignatz just got his upgrade. Oh, I was also going to check what his upgrade did, because it didn't show me on the other thing there. Ignatz. Still doesn't show me what he can do. Can I change what he has equipped? Maybe not from that menu. Maybe I have to go to goals menu. Nope. Okay. Maybe I have to go to the... There must be somewhere. Yeah, we'll find it before we do combat. Okay. So, back to goals. So Ignatz got his, Lysithia, Marianne. So I want to go increase her motivation. Now, where is she? She is somewhere. Is she in the cathedral? No? Where might she be? Upstairs? I'm really hoping I haven't jumped past her already. I'm trying to do this quickly. Ah, there we go. She's in the stable. Of course, she was looking at the horses and saying, "Don't you like horses as well?" Right. Hello.
Oh.
Gifts. So. Oh, wait, I could check lost items first. Do any of these match? Something Claude would own, large physique, and someone who's known Geralt. Oh, I could actually just increase Claude's. Well, and that would give us the last motivation we need. Well, that works for me. So Claude is... Yes, he's over here, in the Officer's Academy. Right. So if I increase Claude's motivation, that would work probably the best here. Claude's going to be in this one, right?
Ah.
Yes, perfect.
Blast.
Hello.
First that bandit business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever going to do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one.
All right,
and
then.
if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action.
Okay, I have your leather bow sheath.
You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere.
That's half a motivation. Interesting. So can I give him a gift of this armored bear stuffy?
Oh, thanks.
He's not particularly sold. Okay. That's fine. Raphael's got his motivation, hasn't he? Yes, because we didn't train him last time. And then someone who's known Geralt a long time, Leonie? Maybe?
Ah.
She was around here somewhere, wasn't she? She was in this area. Yeah, where in this area, who knows? Up this way?
Okay.
Was she the one who knew Geralt a long time?
Here.
Not the gifts. Right.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Perfect. What was the other gift I've got here? A book containing the basics of tactics doesn't look like it's been read much. Okay. Anyway, now we've done that, we do have enough motivation, I think, to probably get away with just doing dining hall stuff. Good. Right.
What the?
So, let's see what we got. Cool menu. So that's Dimitri. So, let's start at the top. Annette. There's Casper and Annette. That one works for me. Oh, and Ferdinand. Why does it only have Casper and... oh, this is a lot of people's favorite. I see. Let's go for Ferdinand and Casper. Sure. Right.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Aha, fantastic. The bonds grew significantly stronger. Hello. I'd like to do another one. Sweet bun trio. Sure. So we'll go for Bernadetta and Ash. Sure. See what they think.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Bonds grew stronger. Fantastic. And it's increasing our professor level significantly doing this. Which is good. We could do another sweet bun. Yeah, sure. Why not? Sylvain and Annette. Right. And that should be the last one for today.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Bonds have grown significantly stronger. Fantastic. That's us done all of our activities. Did we get any? We did. Claude. Haha. He's the only one we got. We didn't get anyone else, just Claude. Okay then. Ah, we have to go to the right place for Claude's. Let's do that one first then. So where does Claude... Oh, Claude wants us to go to the dormitory. And then up out the top end of it. Yeah. Good. Let's see what he has to say. So is this our B with Claude? That was what I want to do. Ross... I was... Right. Support. This is our C with Claude. Okay. Let's head in.
Teach.
Yeah, let's talk.
Hey, Teach. I see you're as stony-faced as usual. I can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Or maybe you simply don't care about anything that's going on. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be rude. I just find you fascinating. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time?
Yeah. Sure.
That's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from a new teacher. Speaking of, before you came here, you were a mercenary, right? Always getting your hands dirty on the battlefield and whatnot? It's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day. In any case, I've been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight?
I don't know. Did he or didn't he? I mean, I guess he did, didn't he? That makes sense.
I figured. Your father used to lead the knights, didn't he? And I hear he was a legendary mercenary as well. It must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's footsteps and became a mercenary too.
I never knew my mother.
I see. I suppose you grew up moving from battlefield to battlefield with your father then. You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure. I guess it's only natural that you'd be different from young nobles who grew up in the lap of luxury.
You don't seem much like a noble either. At least not the same way that Edelgard or Dimitri are nobles.
Well, even so, I am heir to House Regan, the leading family of the Alliance. But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well. Folks like us should stick together. As house leader, I'll do all I can to help you out. We can start by making time for more little chats like this.
Sounds good to me. That was a nice one. Mostly just a primer, but it got us that last 25 motivation, so fantastic. Although that probably would have given us full motivation. But we wouldn't have got full motivation if I hadn't given him the stuff, so yeah, it kind of worked out. Anyway, supports. Next one, Claude and Lorenz, I believe. Let's see what they have to say to each other.
You. Just what are you up to?
Oh, he definitely does not like Claude. Well, I guess that's him not being a proper noble and all of that sort of stuff.
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garreg Mach Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence, control yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago.
Oh. So he's implying that Claude is not actually the proper heir. As in, I think what he's implying is that Claude is like a peasant or commoner, who they said, hey, do you want to be House Regan's heir? You know, keep the line going. That would be interesting if that's actually the way they're going to play it. And that would explain why he said he didn't live a life of luxury, because he literally wasn't a noble until he was revealed as the heir.
Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
Aha, so they found they found a commoner who just happened to have a crest, and they went along with it.
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Or he's a bastard of the house, and that's how he got the crest. So his mother was probably a commoner, and then his father had a crest, was a noble. They found out he had a crest and they needed an heir, so it all kind of linked up. I'm interested to find out what the actual answer is, though.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
Okay. Yeah, that's their support gone up. They now have a better relationship than they used to. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, I just thought I'd check there, just as there was other houses. So these guys have support between each other, even though they're not in my house. That's cool, we'll need to check that out in a second. Alright, Lorenz, you and Ignatz, you better not be mean to Ignatz.
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
I feel this is a test, and I'm worried that Ignatz is going to fail.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
That is a fantastic reasoning for a teapot.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well...
What, does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
Ah, that was positive. I think that's the first interaction I've seen where Lorenz actually had, you know, a positive influence on someone else. Alright, Marianne and Hilda. Let's see where this goes.
Why do I have to clean the library? It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have you know. Who wants to sort books anyway? They're so bulky and heavy, it takes forever to lug them around. Right, Marianne? You agree with me, right?
No, I don't mind it.
Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at it.
Well...
In that case, it's all yours. I'd only slow you down if I'm being honest.
Stop taking advantage of her.
As I always say, if you want something done right, let someone else do it themselves. Right, I'm off to run some errands. I'll leave all this in your capable hands. Hey, Marianne, are you? Whoa, what happened? This place looks even worse than before. I didn't realize that was possible.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting.
Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how it's done. First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here, books on swordsmanship here. Once you've done that, you just put the books back in their sections, like so.
Wow, Hilda, that was incredible.
Yeah, what kind praise. Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own,
Sorry. The least I can do is help you put them back on the shelf.
Still not sure about Hilda. But okay, that wasn't too bad. Ferdinand and Casper. I know nothing about these two. Let's see what they have to say to each other.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey! Don't walk away when I'm talking to you.
I like it. When he said, yeah, no point, not going to waste any energy, and just gone. He's just completely out of his mind. I still know nothing about Ferdinand apart from he is a noble. And that applies to a lot of people here. A lot of people are nobles. So I need to know some more about him. Especially if we get a note about him from the innate advice box. That has to be a success. Sylvain and Annette.
Hey Annette, hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said be... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. Ha! This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere.
Just got a natural talent for magic, I guess. Yeah, out of nowhere.
Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
He never gives up.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
That was a nice interaction. Yeah, that was very positive. The people in our house are quite negative towards each other. I mean, unless you're Lorenz and Ignatz, but even then there was a little bit of, you know, ah yes, you can be one of my knights. Just, there's a little bit of snobbery going on. Now, we're finished exploring, so, well, are we? Yes, we're finished exploring. Let's save. And then see what happens. Alright, well, it's our mission. Certifications, don't have any because nobody leveled up. Haven't got any new supports. Marketplace we can do when we're in the combat. So, yeah, this seems like a good place to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for some more. See you then. Goodbye.